Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Golden Eagle Open Mic Night. I hope you're having a lovely evening so far. I'm going to play you some tunes, and we've got a plethora of fantastic acts tonight, who will be hopefully, some of us, contributing towards the Golden Eagle CD that we've just announced, or the Open Mic CD. We're going to make an album called Lincoln's Alive, and we're going to sell it for a charity, as of yet undecided, undecided origins. So we're going to have a bit of vote on this. So if there's a charity that you'd like for the CD to be about, just chuck it our way. I'm going to start off with the original song. This is a song called Wonder of the Year. She's my snoring sleeping beauty, she's my fairy tale romance. She looks so good in profile that they put her face on stamps. Her eyes like a road map, her body's like a gold map. There's an undiscovered kingdom at the base of her Brazilian. She's the wonder of the year, she's the hero of the day. And if I turn my back on her, she's sure to look my way. She's the wonder of the year, she's the face that launched those ships. And if she does not care for me, would you please remove her lips? She's an army of admirers, so fast I cannot count. But she prefers the strong and silent type that'll kick her when she's down. I thought that for a long time I used to be her friend, but now I've joined the army and I can't get out again. She's the wonder of the year, she's the hero of the day. And if I turn my back on her, she's sure to look my way. She's the wonder of the year, she's the face that launched those ships. And if she does not care for me, would she please remove her lips from my hips? And I know I'll never see her face again, but I can't quite get her ink out of my pen until I write 100 lines about what it is to realize that the lowest and the slowest kind of man. She's the wonder of the year, she's the hero of the day. And if I turn my back on her, she's sure to look my way. She's the wonder of the year, she's the face that launched those ships. And if she does not care for me, would she please remove her lips from my hips? She's the wonder of the year. Thank you very much. I got a little overexcited at the weekend and I decided to perform a song on the banjo. And it almost worked, so I'm going to do it again for you tonight and hopefully it will work a second time. Yeah, that's going to have to do. It's close enough for Dylan. I mean, I don't know if anybody's watched his live videos from the 60s, but he wasn't in tune either. See how this goes. Well, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? Oh, where have you been, my darling young one? Well, I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles in the mouth of a graveyard. And it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard, and it's a hard. Yes, it's a hard rain's gonna fall. Oh, why did you see my blue-eyed son? Oh, why did you see my darling young one? I saw a newborn babe with white wolves all around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a black branch with blood that kept dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white letter all covered with water. I saw 10,000 tokens whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard. Yes, it's a hard rains are gonna fall. And why did you hear my blue-eyed son? Oh, why did you hear my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder that roared out a warning. I heard the roar of a wave that would drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were a-blazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard that one person starved, so many people laughing. I heard the sound of a poet who died in the gutter. I heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's hard, and it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Rains are gonna fall. Oh, who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Oh, who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a young man who walked a black dawn. I met a young girl whose body was burning. I met a young woman, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. And I met another man who was wounded in hatred. And it's hard, and it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's a hard rains are gonna fall. Oh, what do you do now, my blue-eyed son? Oh, what do you do now, my darling young one? Well, I'm going back out before the rain starts a-falling. I'll walk to the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home in the valley meets the damn dirty prison, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where the hunger is ugly, where souls are forgotten, where black is the color, where none is the number. And I'll tell it and think it and speak it and breathe it and reflect from the mountains so all souls can see it. Then I'll stand in the ocean until I start sinking, and I'll know my song well before I start singing. And it's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's a hard rain. Are gonna fall. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh well, I didn't screw that up as badly as I could have done at all. Like I'm quite surprised by that. That makes me happy. So this next song I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do a bit of a tune called I know that we have our Leonard Cohen fan in the house, so so I figured I'd do a bit of a Cohen tune, but I'm not sure if I can remember the verses to this one or not. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Come over to the window, my little darling. You know I'd like to read your palm. I used to think I was some kind of gypsy boy until I let you take me home. Now so long. but you make me forget so very much. I forget to pray for the angels, and then the angels forget to pray for us. Now so long, Marianne, it's time that we begin to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Well, your letters, they all say that you're beside me now. Then why do I feel so alone? I'm standing on a ledge and your fine spider's web is fastening my ankle to the stone. Well, so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Well, now I need your hidden love. I'm cold as a new razor blade. You left when I told you that I was curious. I never said that I was brave. Well, so long, Marianne, it's time that we begin to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Well, so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Thank you very much. What do you reckon, guys? Is that all right?
I will now go home and make seats for people.
Oh, have a lovely evening. I hope you had a good one. Is there anything you'd like to hear, folks?
Anything by King Kurt?
I don't know anything by King Kurt. Sorry about that. Am I unforgiven now? Have you got anything? Rolling Stones. Oh, that's a good one. What Rolling Stones am I going to do?
Play with Fire.
Play with Fire. Oh.
It's a very good Stones album.
It is a good Stones album, thank you. It's not just me, it's not my imagination. Well, you've got your diamonds and you've got your pretty clothes, and a chauffeur drives your car. You let everybody know, but don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Your mother, she's an heiress, owns a block in St. John's Wood, and your father'd be there with her, baby, if she only could. But don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. No, don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Your old man took her diamonds and tiaras by the score. Now she gets her kicks in Stepney, not in Knightsbridge anymore. But don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. No, don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Now you have got your diamonds, and you will have some others, but you better watch your step, girl, or start living with your mother. So don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. No, don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Yes, you're playing with fire. Yes, you're playing with fire. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no girl reaction, 'cause I try and I try. Yes, I try and I try. I can't get no. I can't get no. So don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. No, don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. No, don't play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Thank you very much. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. Have a lovely evening.
Next time I come in, I'll sing that with you.
Still got to do Rodriguez.
Without good. What, tonight? Oh, I've got a blow on face. Sorry.
Nah. It's alright, I've not learnt it yet anyway, so yeah, sorry folks, I've done 6 gigs in 7 days, so if I sound a little bit, that's why, I'm just starting to get a little bit, hoarse. A little bit pony. So the next act we're going to invite to the stage is an incredible performer. He's an amazing songwriter, and I really love his lyrics. It's the incredible Mr. Rob Oldfield.
I'll just lead into it. Okay, I'm still learning what this thing does. Anything Irish, basically. But this is not.
Hardly ever saw Granddaddy down here. Only came to town about twice a year. Buy 100 pounds of yeast and copper line. Everybody knew that moonshine. Now the FBI wanted Granddaddy back. Well, they took him down the hollow with everything they had. Daddy ran the whiskey with a big black Dodger. Bought it at a auction down in Mason's Lodge. Johnson County Sheriff painted on the side. Shot a coat of primer and they looked inside. And my uncle tore the engine down. Hear that rumbling sound. Sheriff came round in the middle of the night. Heard Mama crying, knew something wasn't right. I was heading down the Muskie to the Litsy Low. Can swell the whiskey down and down a Copperhead Road. Duty down in Vietnam, and I came home with a different plan. Pleased to see you look Colombia and Mexico. Planted up the holiday in Copperhead Road. Well, the DEA's got a chopper in the air. When I wake up screaming like I'm still over there. Learned a thing or two from Charlie, don't you know? Well, I'm never going back to Copperhead Road. Copperhead Road, Copperhead Road. Thank you. It survived the journey intact. This is a song about depressed fairies. Living in the dream world should be a delight. The water tastes like honey, dance in the moonlight. If you think we're living the dream, walk a mile in my pointy shoes. Then you'll have the little blue fairy blues. Always someone singing and playing on the lute. Getting on my nerves so much that I just want to shoot them down. Then I'll go and hide away so I can have a snooze. I got the little blue fairy blue. Every day I feel alone. Ain't no gnomes to mend my home. Ain't no wells to fix my shelves. They are all so up themselves. Health and safety, it's a problem. And the goblins always nobbling. Poker school, I'm organizing. I'm depressed, it's not surprising. Living in the dream world, not it used to be. 100 noisy fairies live in every tree. If I went out with my axe, have to play my dues. I got the little blue fairy blue. Every second minute I'm kowtowing to the king. Plays with my arthritis, and I just want to wring his neck, and then I'll go and hide away so that I can muse on why I've got the little blue fairy blues. Every day I feel alone. Ain't no gnomes to mend my home. Ain't no wells to fix my shelves. They are all so up themselves. Health and safety, it's a problem. And the goblins always nobbling. Poker school, I'm organizing. Depressed is not surprising. Living in the green world is getting on my wick. And all that bloody smiling really makes me sick. Truth to tell, I've had my fill of the cheerful fairy news. I got the little blue fairy blue. Living on the elven bread ain't all that I desire. So I'll go and have a steak and back and then set fire to the wood. Then I'd be free to take whatever path I choose. Farewell to the little blue fairy blue. Farewell to the little blue fairy blue. Farewell to the little blue fairy
Thank you. I wondered if anyone could help me with a sing-along. Basically, after Brexit, there was a lot of talk about immigration and us and them and others. And of course, we've been famously invaded by everybody. Not a lot of people know this, but when Julius Caesar landed in Kent, the first people who met were Belgians who settled there. So he wasn't the first. And then we've just been invaded ever since. So the idea of Britishness is a very difficult concept. It's a bit slippery. So I'm just going to pass you around the chorus, and if anyone wants to have a go, there's 3 rather long verses and a chorus in between each. Welcome to this country, 'cause it isn't ours to own. You only have it leasehold till the owners come back home. Come and settle with us, we're a nation on the go. And if you work out who we are, sure to let us know. It doesn't matter if you're black or if you're white, or if you're liberal or leaning to the right. You're an economic migrant or your family's in flight. We'll make you welcome in the day or in the night. See, there is some previous, there is a precedent. So come and gather round and we will brook no argument. When Caesar first espied us, the Belgians were in Kent, fed up of Wallonians or bored of life in Gent. Boats already driven back, so Caesar conquered all. Veni Vidi Vici, and he added us to Gaul. So if your nose is aquiline, you know from whence you came. You're probably a Roman, Caesar is to blame. You're welcome to this country, 'cause it isn't ours to own. Only have it leasehold till the owners come back home. Come and settle with us, we're a nation on the go. And if you work out who we are, be sure to let us know. The Romans left us to our fate, and so the government came. The Jutes and then the Saxons and the Angles brought our name. Then the Vikings, long ships came and plundered eastern shores. Paid the Danes to go away, but they came back for more. Before we had a chance to regroup or retrench, we'd lost our concentration and suddenly we're French. So if you own a castle or your name begins with Lur, it's probably that your ancestors once set sail from a fleur. If you think that's the end of it, then you don't know very much. For to stop us being Catholic, we invited in the Dutch. Welcome to this country, 'cause it isn't ours to own. Only have it leasehold till the owners come back home. Come and settle with us, we're a nation on the go. And if you work out who we are, please sure to let us know. And so our proud and glorious Britannia ruled the waves. We invented concentration camps, starvation and the slaves. From the Mau Mau rising to the black hole of Calcutta, brought the moral high ground to the morals of the gutter. Fought a war with China just to hurt the open trade, and carried out diplomacy with Bangor of Tanqueray. At the Treaty of Versailles we thought we'd carve the Middle East. We'd cut through race and language and we'd carve the road for peace. If you come to us, then we will not you do.
Go tear down your dictators and we'll leave the rest to you. In Hitler's reign we took the Jews, it didn't go too well. They got Albert Einstein and we got Bob Maxwell. You're welcome to this country, 'cause it isn't ours to own. Only have it leasehold till the owners come back home. Come and settle with us, we're a nation on the go. And if you work out who we are, please sure to let us know. B flat is not a chord to end on. Well, let's do something easy. Senator McCarthy, I'm in need of some advice. Just received this letter and its content is nice. Says I think the USA is not the paradise I once knew. What can I do? Senator McCarthy, hope you understand that I gotta make a living, and this I hadn't planned. What good is a writer? His work has all been banned. Minister, what can I do? And Senator McCarthy, you got me in your grip. You and your committee on your power bending trip. Just you watch your back and watch your halo doesn't slip. So I'll be there. You take care. Senator McCarthy, hope you recognize that the contents of this letter are a litany of lies. Calling me a communist surely takes the prize. This red feels blue. What can I do? Senator McCarthy got me in this mess. You have all the power, I have no means of redress. See you on the TV with your buddies from Congress, sitting pretty in the city. And Senator McCarthy, fed up of this land, and if you think that's an American, then you don't understand that like a beach you don't have to like every grain of sand. You heartless swine, you Philistine. Senator McCarthy, I'm now at my wit's end. Hungry cannot feed my kids, and I cannot pretend that I'm not at your mercy, and I'm able to defend family. So pity me. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause for the incredible Rob Oldfield! I really like your one about McCarthyism. That was really interesting. Was that original?
Yeah.
I love how you write about different things from history, and you got some really interesting different times and just really enjoyed that. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a massive round of applause for the incredible Mr. Daniel Kaye! Is he from Lincolnshire? Nobody knows. Experimental Sonic Machines! Woo!
Journey further now, journey into dream, journey further now, journey into sea. Time to journey beyond the power, the dream, the time. Energy will rise. Behold the bright design. have been the Experimental Sonic Machines. Introducing the Wooey, spelt okay, it's a wind-up instrument. So this dynamo powers the electronics. So it's all self-powered with this dynamo. It's called the wind-up instrument, otherwise the WUI, the Wooey. See you next time. First ever performance with the wind-up instrument.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a massive round of applause for Experimental Sonic Machines! Wow. I'm just blown away. Just when I think I've seen it all, like, I love the Wooey. I think this is maybe my favourite of the Sonic staffs. I think this is my favourite Sonic staff. Like, oh man. The Wooey. Never have I admired another man's Wooey quite so much. Like, it's beautiful. Oh, actually, when we were in the pub the other night, I had this. It's just a really funny moment. But like, there was a guy. I don't know. This just pops into my head. But this guy came up to the urinal. I was in the cubicle, and this guy thought he was on his own. And he just comes up to the urinal. He's just like. And he's just talking to his penis saying, "Come on, mate, don't let me down, don't embarrass me, don't let me down." It's like the sweetest thing that I've ever seen in my life. It was like, oh. Right, okay. Right, okay. The next man we're going to invite to the stage, he is a purveyor of fine shirts. You've heard of his Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. This is Ron and his Technicolor Dream shirts. To be fair, tonight you're not in the most colourful of shirts, but it is jazzy. I like the geometric designs. It's very Art Deco, very beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the poetry of Ron Booth to the stage? Ron is coming with the poetry as well.
Not the erotica.
Not the erotica tonight. Like.
Anyway, give it up for Peter. How inspirational is that? Now, I first joined the writers group in March of 2014, and by the end of that year, they invited me to go along to what was a poetry night at the Jolly Brewer, and that is where I first met Peter. And I couldn't get the image out of my head, so I wrote a poem in homage to Peter. So here we go. He took us on a journey to the outer limits, a man in a silver mask and red flowing cape. What a task to delve into our minds, creating an alien world with the aid of a slideshow and an alien friend dressed in black with a triangular cardboard head. Music of a kind never heard before came from experimental sonic machines. This was fantastic. It was an experience like no other, something out of another dimension. The music lulled us into a trance-like state. I sat mesmerised with my mouth agape at this spectacle before us. Music was filtering into our brain with a subliminal message encoded within. Adore us, we are experimental sonic machines. And as the music faded, with the room returning back to reality, I could feel the tension and knew I should not mention what I had seen or heard for fear of being called crazy. So I'm left thinking, what did I just see? Peter tells me he's doing an autobiography, and he said he'd like to put that one in there. Right, I'm going to do a couple more of my originals, and then they're quite short. Sometimes poetry is meant to be ambiguous, because it's how the listener or the reader picks up on it, depending what's happened in your life up to that point. So this one is called I Am a Voice. I am a voice. I am alone, dying in the darkness. I used to shout for help, but then I couldn't tell if words were coming out through my mouth, or was it a voice in my head, and it scared me. I am alive, yet I see nothing and feel nothing. The darkness is like something solid. It's inside me. I am a voice in the dark, a quiet voice, and the voice you want not to turn silent, the voice you want to keep hearing, because then you know you're still alive. I have no name. There are no names here in the darkness. No one else is here, only you and me. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? I am a voice in the dark calling out for help. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I heard people shouting. It sounded far away in the darkness. Voices saying, survived, alive, breathing. I wanted to shout back, yes, help, help me. Then I thought, don't be stupid. So I didn't answer, and the voices went away. If I can hear voices shouting, and I'm a voice here in the darkness, does that mean I'm a ghost? Do one more. Now this one I usually only resurrect at Halloween, and I did it a few times. I don't know about you, but I do like poems that involve late night callers or a midnight caller, but not that kind of poem. So this is my take on that. It's called Someone Knocking. It was on a midnight, cold and dreary, when I heard a sound, rat-a-tat-tat, as if someone knocking at my door. Who could be calling at this midnight hour? Curious, I rose from my chair, shouting out, "Who's there?" And silence was the only sound that echoed all around. Then eerily it came again, that sound louder than before, rat-a-tat-tat, as if someone knocking at my door. My heart was beating faster. I felt a chill run through me. "Who's there?" I called out again, and silence was the only sound that echoed all around. My blood ran cold as the sound so bold rang out in deafening rhythm, rat-a-tat-tat, as if someone was knocking at my door. "Who's there?" I shouted. "Why do you come calling at this unearthly hour?" And silence was the only sound that echoed all around. I peered through my window to see if someone was calling on me, when then there came a pounding, as if someone was knocking at my door. "Stop, stop," I cried, still peering. No shadow cast could I see, or someone leering back at me, and silence was the only sound that echoed all around. Listening out in this silence and hearing something more, scratch, scratch, scratching, as if someone was at my door, followed by a low, deep growling, as if something slowly prowling the other side of my door. I cried out, "Be you man or demon?" only to hear that scratch, scratch, scratching, growl, growl, growling. Now I, feeling weak and weary, fearing for my sanity, went to open the door to solve this mystery. Nothing there could I see but a black cat staring, glaring back at me. A cold shiver ran down my spine. Maybe I'd drunk too much wine. Spoke I to the cat, "What do you want with me?" The cat growled, "Your soul, Edgar Allan Poe." Right, I'm just going to do one more. This one, it's not one of my poems. I guess you've all heard of the poet Leonard Cohen, and a singer as well. But he started off mainly writing books about poetry. Oh, and hang on, if I can get into my phone, I can't remember the code. I don't know if anybody else has the trouble like that. I'm trying to 5-2. Right, we're in. Yeah, and what he always said about writing, and it applies the same, I guess, to songwriters, whatever you're writing, is that it's always a work in progress. And he had one particular piece that was called 1,000 Kisses Deep. It started as a song, then a poem, and had several transitions. And he worked on it for 11 years, performing it, but kept going back to it. And the final version he did was 2009, when he appeared at the O2 in London. And this is his final version of that poem. It's called 1,000 Kisses Deep by Leonard Cohen. You came to me this morning and you handled me like meat. You'd have to be a man to know how good that feels, how sweet. My mirror twin, my next of kin, I'd know you in my sleep. And who but you would take me in 1,000 kisses deep? I loved you when you opened like a lily to the heat. You see, I'm just another snowman standing in the rain and sleet, who loved you with his frozen love, his second-hand physique, with all he is and all he was, 1,000 kisses deep. I know you had to lie to me. I know you had to cheat, to pose all hot and high behind the veils of sheer deceit. Our perfect porn aristocrat, so elegant and cheap. I'm old, but I'm still into that, 1,000 kisses deep. I'm good at love, I'm good at hate. It's in between I freeze. Been working out, but it's too late. It's been too late for years. But you look good, you really do. They love you on the street. If you were here, I'd kneel for you, 1,000 kisses deep. The autumn moved across your skin, got something in my eye, a light that doesn't need to live and doesn't need to die. A riddle in the book of love, obscure and obsolete, to witnessed here in time and blood, 1,000 kisses deep. But I'm still working with the wine, still dancing cheek to cheek. The band is playing Auld Lang Syne, but the heart will not retreat. I ran with Diz, I sang with Ray. I never had their sweep, but once or twice they let me play 1,000 kisses deep. I loved you when you opened like a lily to the heat. You see, I'm just another snowman standing in the rain and sleet, who loved you with his frozen love, his second-hand physique, with all he is and all he was, 1,000 kisses deep. Don't matter if the moon goes out and the darkness is complete. Don't matter if we lose our way, it's written that we'll meet. Well, that's my story. I admit it's broken and it's bleak, but all the twisted pieces fit, 1,000 kisses deep.
Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible poetry of Mr. Ron Booth! The next act that we're going to introduce to the stage is the incredible Mr. Jack Kendrick. He's got a brand new guitar that has never been played before, so this is going to be a really beautiful experience for breaking. breaking in is the wrong word to use. Massaging in the new guitar. Yeah, Ron has a book, I believe. I don't know if you... is it available on Amazon, Ron?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Ron's poetry book is Eyes of the Windows to the Soul. See you later, Dan.
It's also available on Kindle for the fantastic price of online.
Available on Kindle for $1.99. What a bargain! Get yourselves a copy of Ron Booth's incredible Eyes Are the Looking Glass to the Soul.
No windows.
Eyes are the windows. Sorry, that's me, because I look in the mirror and admire myself. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Guys, also a quick observation that, as predicted previously, the performer list is expanded and time is contracting. This is Einstein's theory of open mic night. So everybody's got 2 songs. If you can make them shorter songs, I don't know, if you have a repertoire with 2 particularly short songs in, I will love you forever if you choose those. Thank you. Beautiful. Can you just... Yeah, that's...
There we go. Is that okay?
That's sounding lovely. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the incredible Mr. Jack Kendrick!
Oh, let's go for a slightly slower one, a bit more, not what I usually play. If you do know the song, I'm sure most of you will. I'll sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done, and I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I'll know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I was right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say. To think I might not see those eyes makes it so hard not to cry. And as we sing our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. Even if, wait, no, I can hardly speak. I understand why you can't raise your voice to say. Slower, slower, we don't have time for that. All I want's to find an easy way to get out of our little heads. Have heart, my dear, we're bound to be afraid. even if it's just for a few days, making up for all this mess. Light up, as if you had the choice, even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can raise your voice to sing. Never actually done that before. I thought something went out of tune. So, this next one will be one of mine, because why not? Be good to see actually how my songs sound on here when I grab this cap out. When it wants to come out of my pocket. There we go. So, yeah. This song is called Society. This is probably my most moany song. There's a nice message behind it, I suppose, though, but yeah. When I was younger, didn't know who I was. I was trying different things to fit in. Was too happy to be an emo, too sad to be a hippie, but not sporty enough to be a jock. I was coasting on the sidelines, just trying to fit in, but it didn't matter, I had no luck. Around that time I realized I couldn't give a fuck. I had my hair too long and my music too loud. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And all that time I was never satisfied with the person that I had become. 'Cause I needed to be skinny, but I need to be strong. The fat around my waist needs to get gone. It's the only way I can love myself and others could love me. The specific notion of beauty I need to see. At least that's what I've been told on the TV. But I don't care what the papers say. We should be happy in our own skin. I want to be thankful, but I'm frankly disappointed in the way society has been. So I'll pack up my things and I'll head out of this town to find where the beautiful people live. And on my travels I quickly realize the notion of beauty's just a myth. 'Cause beauty's in the eyes of the one looking at you, and not what some stupid magazine says. So let's break that beauty regime, 'cause we're all trying our best. And I don't care what the papers say. Should be happy in our own skin. I want to be thankful, but I'm frankly disappointed in the way society has been. Well, it's been a few years since back then, and I still don't know who I am. All I know is I'm more settled in the person that I've become. But I'm still too happy to be an emo. I'm way too sad to be a hippie, and definitely not sporty enough to be a jock. But I'm no longer on the sidelines trying to fit in, 'cause I really couldn't give a fuck. And I don't care what the papers say. Should be happy in her own skin. I want to be thankful, but I'm frankly disappointed in the way society has been. And I don't care what the papers say. We should be happy in our own skin. I want to be thankful, but I'm frankly disappointed in the way society has been. There you go. Thank you very much.
That last song was amazing. Who was that by?
Me.
That's Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Kendrick. I am so.
Pick up your glasses.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Gary Ash. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Golden Eagle Percussion Session. ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to name these guys individually. We've got Steve, we've got Raj, we've got Cullen, and we've got Gary! That was so beautiful.
With what you got doing.
And the next performer we're going to invite to the stage, she has a really beautiful, delicate voice, which is the perfect counterpoint to the Golden Eagle percussion section. Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause for the incredible Amy Lewis!
Right, time to make everybody cry instead. Right, we'll do one that I haven't done in a while, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna do one instead that I do all the time because it's a nice song and I like it. Feels had story time before, but too high, I tasted nothing at all. She smells like grass and sleep. She tastes like a Buddhist sun. Never find her in a Polaroid picture, and she means everything to me. And she
Thank you. That was the perfect, the perfect yin to the yang of the Golden Eagle percussion section. That was really beautiful. And the next act I'm going to invite to the stage is Carlo. So, ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause for Carlo. I have some interesting facts that I've forgotten to say while Carlo gets ready. Carlo owns an extensive collection of Doctor Who VHS tapes.
I'm a massive why was that not surprising?
Experimental Sonic Machines has got an excellent CD available for just £5. So if you fancy a CD, grab one off Pete. Who else have we got? Jack Kendrick is a singer in a metal band and he does scream vocals, which you wouldn't know for his beautiful, delicate voice. Someone's written, "The toilet smells like sweet and sour." That's very, very informative. That's all my interesting facts for people tonight.
Is her toy and she loves to play, and you being you wouldn't have it any other way. She stands back and admires her art, her tears on your cheek, your broken heart. No one could love you as much as I do. It sounds nice at first, but it's just cruel. You learn to love her by hating yourself, for fear of rejection, being back on the shelf. For what you wish for, she's just made a start, with a vow still on your lips, till death do us part. Yeah! I'm so tired of being lonely, but I don't know what to do. If I come over, darling, so I can be lonely with you. You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? You're my silver. I started too low. You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl?
you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? It's gonna take time for me to show you who I really am. If you let me let my guard down, see inside the heart of this man. You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? You're my silver lining in this cold, cold world. So could you tell me, darling, will you be my girl? Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely incredible. I can't believe those two original songs. Like, I think Carlo is one of the most incredible songwriters. Then we've just got to get a little bit of fantastic. And we got a bit of Raj as well.
Which mic am I using?
Yeah, just grab a mic.
Okay, we all know this one. Oh, not a lot of room, is there? We've got Mr. Gary Ash and Raj as well. Very superstitious. The writing's on the wall. Very superstitious. Well, the letters about to fall. A 13-month baby, yeah. We broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Good things in the past. When you believe in things you don't understand, you'll suffer. Superstition in the way. Ow! Hey! Very superstitious. We'll wash your face and hands. Rid me of this problem. Do all that you can. Living in a daydream. Woo! Will keep me going strong. No one here to save me. Will say it is my song. When you believe in things you don't understand, you will suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Woo! Hey! Woo! Wow! Very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. Well, the devil is on his way. 30-month baby. Well, he broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Well, the good things in the past. When you believe in things well you don't understand, you'll suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Ow! No, no, no. Woo! Yay! Hey! Woo! Very superstitious. Very superstitious. very superstitious. Woo! Yay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. This is a one-hit wonder from a guy called Norman Greenbaum from 1969. Gareth Gates did this on a charity single with the Kumars, and you all know it. It's called Spirit in the Sky. Let's raise a roof. Well, not raise it, but we'll wake the neighbours. Ow! When I die, lay me to rest. Gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Where we going? Going up to that spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die, lay me to lovely sound. Go to the place that's the best. Hey! Prepare yourself, you know that you must. You gotta have a friend in Jesus. So you know when you die, gonna send you up to the spirit in the sky. Gonna send you up to that spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die, lay me to rest. Go to the place that's the best. Well done, Sam. Ah, brilliant, mate. That's how it goes. Talk to yourselves for 2 minutes. Sinner, I've never sinned, 'cause I got a friend in Jesus. So you know when you die, gonna send you up to that spirit in the sky. Gonna send you up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die, lay me to rest. I'm going to the place that's the best. I'm going to the place that's the best. Woo! Hey! Thank you, Raj! Big round of applause to Raj! And Gary Ash on the back here. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Brilliant. Oh, lost my mouse. Thank you, guys. Brilliant stuff. Thank you.
Wow.
Nice one.
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause to the incredible Ricky Tutt, Gary Ash, Raj on the drums. That's incredible. So prepare yourselves. You know it's a must. You got to have a friend in the music of Steve because it's very beautiful. He writes some incredible songs. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a massive round of applause for Steve?
Is this mic on, Sam?
Yeah, it's
on. Oh, cool.
It's just at Rick level, so no. It's about to crack out. The big God level, yeah.
Evening, everyone. This is my first song I wrote in the last couple of months. It's called Word to the Wise. Used to knock on each other's doors. We didn't have to rely on mobile phones. We took it to the streets and roamed around the town. Go on a ride up to the hills
on our bikes and get cheap thrills. If I knew then what I do now, though, I'd have turned around. Now sometimes I just shake my head, I have to laugh. Can't believe what I've seen. You've got your friends and I got mine. Just keep your distance and space in between, cause there's a reason for the sign on the door. All that you do is talk, I can't take any more. Some of the things that people will do for fame, but you know it yourself that I'm not that way inclined. So just leave me alone. Don't want to hear it, just leave me behind. Spare me the details if you don't mind. Sometimes I just shake my head, I have to laugh. Can't believe what I've seen, I'm not looking for trouble. Trouble finds me, I had enough of your stories, you never listen up. So just leave me alone. Do us a favour, no more misbehaviour. Maybe someday you'll find a place of your own. So just leave me alone. Heard it all before. Had enough of your lies. Your words are empty, man, yeah. Open your eyes. Tell you that much for free, son. Word to the wise. So just leave me alone. Heard it all before. Had enough of your lies. Your words are empty, man, yeah. Open your eyes. Tell you this much for free, boy. Word to the wise. Talk is cheap. Cheers. Right, this is my second song I ever wrote. It came about in the last couple of days. I'll probably stumble through it, but I might as well give it a go. Is this the life for you? It's not the one for me. Spend half my time looking over my shoulder for the next catastrophe. I go to sleep on a bed of lies. I can tell by the way you're looking in your eyes that it's one rule for you, another for me. We're not the same. I'm the first of my kind and I wasn't designed to listen to the drivel you speak. Don't mean to be rude. Don't mean to be rude, I'm just allergic to bullshit. It's the same old week after week. I'm not the same. Suits me. One day I'll have my time, I'll make a move, put it on the line. You can say what you like, my only crime was listening to you for so long. One day I'll have my time, move, put it on the line. You can say what you like, my only crime was listening to you. Do as I say, not as I do. Double standards don't apply to you. Get yourself a job, do the 9 to 5. Busting a gut just to survive. Is this the life for you? It's not the one for me. half my time looking over my shoulder for the next catastrophe. Disaster waiting to happen. So-called equal society. Not the same. It's alright. One day we'll have our time, make a move, put it on the line. One day we'll have our time, risk it all, put it on the line. They can say what they like, their only crime was listening. Do as I say, not as I do. Double standards don't apply to you. Get yourself a job, do 9 to 5. Busting a gut just to survive. We're not the same. We're not the same. That was called On the Line. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, a massive round of applause for Steve. Woo! That was incredible. And I think we definitely have a recording there, or maybe 2 recordings that are both suitable for the CD. Because we're doing a Golden Eagle CD, I don't know if I mentioned 50 billion times or not, but it's happening. So the next act that we are crawling up to 11 o'clock, so we're going to get her on super fast. The next act that we're going to introduce to the stage is the amazing Emma Louise Smith. Lovely. Lovely, that one are you good?
Yeah, I can't really play the ukulele too well. This is the only thing I can play, which is my own song. I've literally finished writing it today, so I've decided I'm gonna just play it. It's kind of about childhood trauma, you know, the best kind of trauma, woo! But it's nothing that bothers me too much, but it's from the heart. It doesn't have a name yet, but I'll give it a go. I'm gonna move that down a little bit. I spent many years not knowing all the hell that you put me through. How was I so blind to you? Was it 'cause I'm so close to you? Who'd have thought that family would be the ones who would really hurt me? Bites and bruises all over me. How could she let this be? nerve-wracking.
I think that was absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Emma Louise Smith! That was so beautiful, like, and it makes me so happy to hear you playing your own songs. Like, it's just like, I feel like you're my little flowers blossoming. All these performers, like, you know, I'm so proud of you all, and you're so beautiful in the things that you write and the things that you do. What was I going to say to you? Well, that actually concludes the night. Okay. We're a little bit overrunning. But it's 2 minutes. We're allowed 2 minutes. So thank you for everybody for being super cool and doing everything in a way that we could get everybody on stage. That's fantastic. Thank you to all our amazing performers tonight. They've had to go home, but thank you to Clive and his wonderful wife for travelling all the way from Kings Lynn to be here. Like, how incredible is that? Thank you to Dawn and Tyler at the bar for being absolutely incredible. Thank you to Cullen for helping with the sound and camera. Like, he's been incredible. He's had my back when it's all gone wrong. But the main thing is thank you to all our amazing performers tonight who've absolutely wowed us. They've been incredible. Big round of applause for our performers. Have we done the audience? Big round of applause for the audience. Oh, thank you very much. Is there anybody who hasn't done anything who just feels like a round of applause? Yeah. Okay, what's your name? Aiden. A round of applause for Aiden. Oh, that's fantastic. I think that's everything, folks. Thank you ever so much. We are back again every Monday, so come back next week and enjoy some live music with us. Thank you very much. Very good. That'll be fantastic. I'd love to hear the Timpani.